about a project on how we can make Montessori's material more of a circular economy material. So without further ado, we're going to be presenting Nos Fortaleza Montessori's Children's House. My name is Zoe Aponte. My name is Aisha Rumbos.
My name is Julia McLeod.
My name is Ezekiel Trump.
My name is Lila Carapella.
Montessori method of education is a type of educational method that involves children's natural interests and activities, rather than a formal teaching method. A Montessori classroom places an emphasis on independence, in developing real-world skills. It emphasizes independence and it views children as naturally eager for knowledge and capable of initiating learning in a sufficiently and well-prepared learning environment. On hands-on learning, our classroom is mostly surrounded by wooden material, but not all of the parts of the wooden material are circular economy. So with that in mind, we would like to reconstruct all our materials so it can fit in the circular economy system. So it will fit in Maria's Montessori vision too. Beyond that idea of beauty in wood, Dr. Maria Montessori believed that the beautiful materials enhanced the experience and environment of a child. She believed that these materials gave them better sense of importance of materials in life at an early age. Children that grow up with wooden material are more likely to respect towards all natural items in the future.
The importance of the natural material also has an environmental factor, something that is increasingly important for young parents. As we try to reduce our use of plastic and make it into an fundamental material, wooden toys make a lot more sense. They are durable and classic. They are also safer for our children from free of chemical treatments. Wooden toys, materials can be passed along from generations to generations with less fear of the item breaking like a similar toy of plastic. Our next part of the presentation will be explaining about the circular economy system. The circle and how we can fit and change into the circular economy system. We started to reconstruct the bead stair. It is because it is a fundamental of the first year of elementary school. But the bead stair also has acrylic beads and metal, and of course those do not fit in our circular economy system. What is the bead stair? The bead stair is a material that helps children master how to count and help them with math. It is also used for math activities and for them to learn addition, subtraction, and other math skills. Now I'll be explaining the numbers for our Montessori and beads. The number 1 is a red bead. Sure. Number 2 is a green bead. It has 2 beads. Number 3 is pink. 4 is yellow, blue. 5, 6, purple. 7 is white. 8 is brown. And 9 is dark blue. We don't usually show the number 10 in the beads, but it is golden.
The circular economy. The circular economy is a system where materials never become waste and nature is regenerated. In the circular economy, products and materials are kept through a circulation through a process like maintenance, reuse, refurbishment, remanufacture, composting, and recycling. In the circular economy tackles climate change and other global challenges like biodiversity loss, waste, and pollution. The circular economy has 3 main principles: eliminate waste and pollution, circulate products and materials at their highest value, and regenerate nature. The benefits are to help the earth and to create new jobs by needing people to cut these metal for us and much more.
We're going to replace the acrylic bead with a wooden bead. The wood that we're going to use is cork oak, which is mainly found in the Mediterranean basin, which is usually found in Portugal and Spain. This type of wood can live up to 200 years, which means we can extract its wood several times throughout its life. We are going to extract the dead wood which does not hurt the tree in any sort of way. It grows back every 9 to 10 years.
Of course, we're going to have to make more bead stairs because the school is getting bigger and bigger. So we thought that we could reuse the carnival bodysuits to make the metal hook and wire that holds the beads together. Since the carnival bodysuits are only used once a year in 3 to 4 parades, they can be wasted easily and people are not going to be using them anymore. Every year there's a different design and we have the tendency to just make another one. So to contribute to the circular economy system, we can reuse the metal from the carnival bodysuits and make something new. You may be wondering what we're going to be doing with the leftover beads and metal. For the acrylic beads, we have at school we have hobbies. These hobbies include making bracelets, earrings, and necklaces. So we don't have to waste any time. We can just use the acrylic beads from the Montessori bead stair and the leftover metal that was used from the carnival bodysuits. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your time.
Good evening, everyone. Today, me and my friend here will be presenting our EduCampus Aruba Circular Economy Awareness Campaign. The project and the design. Today, in this presentation, we will be talking about us, the design, and the future. Who are we, and what is EduCampus Aruba? EduCampus Aruba is a school that uses the American-based learning system, but we put a spin to it. We use technology and a platform that we use to learn through reading and watching videos that is provided by the platform.
What steps did we take? So we went around the school to see what was wrong and right, and we wrote the wrong steps on a piece of paper and the right things on another piece of paper. What we saw a lot of trash, and we saw a lot of kids throwing stuff on the ground.
What idea did we come up with? The idea we came up with is by making a game on the platform called Roblox that a lot of people use and play on, most especially children. And we're going to use that to make a game that is supposed to spread awareness about what is happening and how they can use circular economy in their daily life. At the current moment, we have a beta/prototype that we are still thinking on ideas on how to improve and make better. The prototype. At the current moment, we have a solid idea for the prototype where we will make a game about picking up trash, and with a certain amount of trash, you can recycle them and get tips and ideas on what to use circular economy on and how you can use it in your daily life.
The future. So we'll say in about 5 years, people can learn how to keep the world clean, and students from EDU campus can learn how to keep the school clean, so people can look at the school as a clean school. And the world can learn how to keep the world clean and less trash.
Thank you. That is all for our presentation.
Our class decided to make a 5th grade compost project. My name is Royce, this is Salvi and Buffy, and we will be presenting the presentation.
What is composting? Collecting and storing plant materials so it can decay and be added to soil to improve its quality.
Importance of composting. Number 1, saving stuff. It helps save stuff like food scraps and old leaves from being thrown away. 2, making good dirt. Composting turns these scraps into good dirt on awesome dirt that helps plants grow strong and healthy. 3. Keeping nature happy. When we compost, we're helping nature stay healthy and balanced. It's like giving back to the earth. So composting is like a superhero in our recycling circle, making sure everything keeps going round and round without wasting anything.
How composting plays a crucial role in the circular economy. Composting is like magic for the earth because it helps in 4 important ways. Number 1, less trash. It keeps food and plant scraps out of the garbage, which is a good thing because rotting trash can make smelly gases. Number 2, super soil. Composting turns those scraps into special dirt called compost that helps plants grow strong and healthy without needing lots of chemicals. Number 3, circle complete. It's like giving back to nature because compost lets us use food waste to make new soil, so nothing goes to waste. Number 4, joining in. When we compost, we're part of a big team helping the planet. It's like a fun project where everyone gets involved.
Composting benefits the environment. Composting helps the environment in 4 big ways. By number 1, less bad air. It stops yucky gases from getting into the air, which helps fight climate change. 2, happy soil. Composting makes soil super healthy, like giving it a yummy snack. Healthy soil means happy plants. 3, water saver. It helps keep water in the ground so plants can drink when they're thirsty. That means we don't need to use as much water. 4, chemical free. Composting makes plants strong without needing icky chemicals. It's like giving them natural vitamins.
Composting helps towns and cities. Composting helps towns and cities save money, make some extra cash, and even create new jobs. Number 1, making money, saving money. Instead of spending lots of money to throw away trash, composting helps towns and cities spend less on waste management. That means they have more money to spend on more important things, like parks and schools. 2, making money. When towns and cities turn compost into good dirt, they can sell it to people who want to make their gardens grow better. This brings in extra money, like having a little side business. 3, new jobs. Composting also creates new jobs. People are needed to collect food scraps, make compost, and sell it. It's like a mini industry that helps more people find work.
The community benefits of composting. Composting brings people together, makes our surroundings prettier, and teaches us how to take care of the earth. Number 1, friendship power. When we compost together, it's like a fun team project. We learn about helping the earth and work together to make it happen. It's like making friends with our planet. 2, pretty places. Composting can make our parks and neighborhood look nicer. When we use compost to help plants grow, it's like giving them a makeover. It's like painting a pretty picture all around. Number 3, smart choices. Composting teaches us how to be smart about taking care of our home. We learn that small things like recycling food scraps can make a big difference. It's like learning to be superheroes for the earth.
Composting process. The aerobic decomposition process is a process when organic materials decompose in the presence of oxygen. The aerobic process is most common in nature. For example, it takes place on ground surfaces such as the forest floor. Backyard composting is basically irregular composting in your backyard. Industrial composting is composting in large amounts normally found in farms. Some key ingredients for compost are nitrogen-rich materials, which are browns, water for moisture, nitrogen-rich materials for greens, and air for oxygen.
Materials suitable for composting: eggshells, old bread, and water and cardboard.
Landscaping and gardening. Plant power-up. Composting is like a special treat for plants. It's full of nutrients that plants love, such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. When we add compost to the soil, it's like giving plants a super-powered meal that helps them grow faster and healthier. Number 2, chemical-free zone. Unlike chemical fertilizers, which can be harmful to the environment and even to plants, if used improperly, compost is all natural and safe. It's like giving plants vitamins instead of medicine. Plus, because compost releases nutrients slowly over time, there's a less risk of harming plants with too much fertilizer. Number 3, roots and shoots. Compost helps plants in more than one way. It improves the soil structure, making it easier for plants to grow deep and spread out. This means plants can soak up more water and nutrients from the soil, making them even stronger and more resilient.
To Palm Tours, this is our Aruba composting company, and their belief is that knowledge empowers change, and they're here to share that knowledge far and wide. But their impact extends beyond the recycling teams. The green team is the driving force behind our eco-friendly initiatives, always striving to minimize our environmental footprint. They've dedicated to making every aspect of our operation sustainable from the ground up.
Challenges in composting. Common challenges of composting. 1. Odor. Sometimes compost can produce unpleasant smells, especially if it's too wet or it contains materials that break down slowly. 2. Pests. Insects, rodents, and other critters might be attracted to compost piles, especially if food scraps are included. 3. Contamination. Contaminants like plastic, glass, or metals can end up in compost, which can affect its quality and usability.
To recap of composting. Composting is essential in a circular economy because it, number 1, reduces waste by recycling organic materials. Number 2, closes the nutrient loop by returning valuable nutrients to the soil. Number 3, conserves resources by improving soil health and reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. Number 4, helps mitigate climate change by reducing methane emissions. Last, engages communities in sustainable practices and waste reduction efforts.
This is our ISA compost bin. That is me and that is our compost bin. The second picture in the middle is the opening to the compost bin. And the third picture is Sami spinning the compost.
Pictures of ISA trying compost. Over here are all the materials we need for our compost. Over here are one of the students putting the browns into the compost. On the third picture is Royce and Arv putting veggie scraps into the compost. As you see, that is the compost starter. And the last picture is what it looks on the inside.
Collaboration with ISA students. As you can see on the first picture, it shows some of the 6th grade students helping us tear down cardboard later to be put into the compost bin. On the second picture, there are some students about to put coffee grounds into our compost bin. And on the last picture, there is them putting veggie scraps into the compost bin.
Thank you. Does anyone have
Montagem Turiende, avem vai apresentar curso. Aris Lady, Shuzian, Krista e Brihana. Junto nossa classe para fazer compromisso com o meio ambiente.
Contenido de nossa apresentação, nosso projeto. Kiko nos aquispa nosso projeto, processo. Com nossa raça aqui, resultado. Kiko nos saca a fode e processo.
Nosso projeto: reduzir e reusar sushi. Economia linear. Por exemplo, me compra t-shirt, ela mancha e me atira a fogo. Economia circular. Por exemplo, na lugar de tirar o t-shirt a fogo, me usei
pagdramipaya pa mi Barbie. Akinang mas natawa matraha dos paya ay di Barbie. Un también de mi hermano chiquito, otro paya de Sloppy de mi mamá.
Botata sa quando está sem mais de tópico, ora não está verdadeiramente interessado em dia. Ora bota usa por mapa para assim algo tá mais dushi, com papel dessa over de dia. Botata sa cozinhamento da vira costume, ora coisa dushi e exciting. Por exemplo, me gusta cozinhar, so ele tá mais leco, me lo dessa over de dia, anto cozinhar é mesmo bem.
Botava sa que 65% de nossa escola está interessado e entusiasmado para trabalhar no mesmo produto e assim também contribuir na economia circular. Agora nós está claro conta bolso é tópico sustentabilidade, algo duche, fun e costume na nossa escola.
Como nos pode ajudar em meio ambiente e desfrutar disso aqui nesse momento? Fácil. Tem diferente material que pode reusar. Maneira, onde você tem um exemplo? Papel. E eu falo? Glass. Cartão. E eu falo, Jerolini? Tela, exato. Esse é o material que a escola a decidir de usar. Tudo de cada classe tem vida tela, por exemplo, cortina, t-shirt, lenço, algo que não está guardado usar mais. Com a mesma tela aqui, nós também trazemos algo que nós podemos reusar, então não vem para placar fora.
Kinamos po que cada grupo atraha. Classe 1 atraha duque para comer. Classe 2 e 3 atraha etui. Classe 4 atraha etui para artículo higiênico. Classe 5 atraha tas para fazer compras. E classe 10 atraha tas para bailar. Como nos fazer isso aqui? Classe 1 usa tela, scare, plástico e colina. Classe 4 usa tela, scare, zíper e lã. E classe 10 usa tela, lineal, scare, crate, hangua e hilo.
Aqui você pode ver vídeo de processo.
Ikaw abo ang ngayon, dahil trabaho aking base ang iraw.
Punikulo.
Bahaya punikulo, si? Bisa pakai kata eduki?
Pone about the baki dokumenti dai kon.
Okay, awo abo lo compra un duki, o abo lo que trabajo mes un duki.
Tanto que trabajo un duki.
Sí, lo contento trae? Sí, good so. Thank you.
¿Gusta leer?
Sí.
Helping the environment has never been so
fun.
278 mucha llena en encuesta. El año escolar aquí, 63 mucha escoge para usar tela y 97 muchas só escoge para gastar mayor su placa. Si vos quis entre trabajar traja algo nuevo. Kiko abuelo quis.
Amo quis reusar. Que não só boa encuesta que nós fazemos na escola, anto você só boa com classe vir, mas um que reusar mais. Anto, pero nós vamos convencer classe 3 para não stop de gastar na maior na placa.
Que não posso não tawa, que muito não está contento e orgulhoso de não trabalho. E que não posso não tawa, que é maior não feliz, posso não asprar prática. Aspar placa de não comprar artículo novo. Assim não te ajuda a economia circular e meio ambiente.